Oh,
Phan is...
welcome to the poker room. Jeez.
I had a 3. I'm sure my 3 was good.
Is my TV too loud for you guys? Can you hear it?
Can hear it, yeah.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
If something better were on, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, sorry, I just thought of that. That was probably annoying.
Speak for yourself, Jay Sean. The only one that doesn't have NASCAR action in the room.
That's a good bet.
I know.
Solid bet there, Wob.
Yeah, I'm not coming over the top of that.
How could you?
It's impossible.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? They just fucking called it. Game over.
Wow.
Unbelievable. That is such a luck box.
Sorry, Pete, I gotta respond to this. Just give me a sec.
Oh, I am annoyed. I should not be getting annoyed this quickly with NASCAR, especially after winning.
Nice hand, Pete.
Yeah, good one.
When did they add this? Like today?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I just threw a tissue box at
Challenge. So it's
wow.
challenges how you get the. You have to do challenges to get the extra emojis.
That's smart. That gamification. A lot of companies have done well with that. What do you guys think about Rogan's deal?
It's a lot of money.
Seems pretty good. Yeah.
And he gets the entire history of his show too, right?
Yeah. The markets love Spotify since that announcement. Wow, what a raise by Justin.
It's because I was the big blind. It's the only reason.
You know what?
Who's the usual nit in these games besides me being a newcomer?
We're not gonna divulge that information.
Definitely not Wob, I'll tell you that.
We'll say Wob's the wild card, first or last.
Wob is first or last, yep.
Wait, what's NIT? What does NIT stand for?
Someone who plays really tight.
Doesn't play hands.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the NIT.
Yeah, he's definitely the net. Definitely never.
I don't think. Yeah.
I've had my share of bubbles lately, so I'll probably be third.
Are we live yet?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're on a 3-minute delay.
So got some deets on so Keegan and Bradley was talking about their basketball game where they played Brady and Jordan, the Bahamas, and obviously he talked about how good Brady was, but he made it sound like Luke Donald was the weak link. But Luke scored 4 points in this game and Keegan scored 0. I imagine they got absolutely trucked in that game.
Oh, I figured.
You called anything?
I
think I was only.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse for me. But
I think I was scared of 2 pair there.
yeah, you were scared.
Oh, you called my raise pretty quickly. I was like,
Yeah, kind of put you on an 8. I would have. I don't know. I would have called a half pot size for sure.
Also, I've never played you in an environment where we're not just
Right?
playing seriously.
Should have probably 3-bet there, but you probably would have stayed in anyways, and then hit it. And I was deeper in trouble.
So Pete, I had a whole bunch of money on a ton of props on the tailor-made relief and like Wolf long distance every freaking hole I could get, and I super squared out on that eagle. I mean, there were enough eagle putts, but the guy's putting was so, it seemed like they're so rusty, and like you could probably expect that maybe the first week they come back on the tour, but it just, a lot of those eagle putts I thought they could have made. Like in a normal tournament weekend, I thought they would have made them.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolf is, people don't, I mean, he for sure has the highest ball speed, swing speed. So there's some value there. That's Ricky, the most birdies. I think Luke actually mentioned that just recently. He's won there 3 times in the pro member, and he's played well at that course. Sounds like that's Brady. I think that Phil Brady has some value potentially.
That's a decent hand.
Neat trips.
Like, do we know if Tiger's playing at all? Like, is Phil warmed up? I mean, he was in such a
Phil's
funk.
grinding. They talk about it on Twitter. Brady and Manny, I think, are both grinding. I think both of those guys want to.
Just the way they are, you know.
Of course. They're feeling a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm glad Wolf's swing got like massive exposure this past weekend. Maybe kids all over America doing that hitch.
George Gankis, his coach. Jay, have you seen this stuff?
No, what are you talking about?
George Gankis, he's like this new like Cali coach.
No.
Have you seen that, Wob? You know a lot about the golf swing. Have you seen any of his stuff?
I haven't. Can't say that I have, unfortunately.
Yeah, Gankis like encourages a lot of interesting movements. Matt Wolf has a very unorthodox like kind of start to a swing. He's moving a lot before he hits.
What was the name of that? Was it Bob May? Was that the name of the guy that gave Tiger the run at the Masters back when I was in college? Like, it was a long time ago, but he had a little bit of a hitch at the top of his swing.
The thing works. My buddy Steve is he's like a 2-3 handicap, but he hits it pretty short. He played professional tennis, a good athlete.
Yeah.
He can hit like 20%, 15 to 20% farther than Gankis, but he's all over the map with it.
I get so jealous when I watch like Ricky and Neiman play because I have such like broad shoulders. I can't twist like I do. I try to do yoga and everything, but man, these guys just twist like a unbelievable what they're doing to their spine and their shoulders.
Yikes. You have the 8 ball as your avatar, Jay Sean.
I know, right? Well, Justin, what was the hardest club to hit the other day?
All of them?
No way, man. You said you crushed the front 9.
Yeah, I shot well. I shot pretty well off the tee.
Sounds like you just played like Pete when you played with Tiger.
I didn't want to say it. I was gonna message Pete.
Yeah.
I was gonna and
My
tell
dream and my nightmare all on 118 holes. Yep.
I played for the first time on an actual course ever on Monday. I shot 45 on the first on the front 9, and then
It's good.
You shot 45 on your
I
first
did
time.
well,
That's
and then
good.
Shot like in the 70s or 80s or something in the back. Man, it was bad.
45 is impressive.
I mean, I'm a legitimate bogey golfer, so that's 45 on the front 9.
Just wait, man. It gets harder.
Chase,
I was so ready to retire.
it's the worst.
Mm-hmm. I want to play Fossil Trace again, though.
Yeah, Fossil Trace would go.
On ESPN right now, they're showing Game 6 of the '98 finals with like, it's shot in 50K. It's like watching a movie. It's weird.
That was a really good tweet that you had. Like, how did they have that HD footage? You know, it was the Malone Stockton. Like, they had this footage from '98 that was so clear.
Yeah, it's people were telling me it was like some weird film footage that I didn't fully comprehend. But if you guys turn on ESPN right now, it's like watching that exact footage, but they're showing the entire game with it. It's like the camera angles from super zoomed in. That's strange. I mean, I'd be interested if I hadn't seen this game 1,000 times, but
I figured it was somewhere around there.
Howard.
That wasn't me. Does it?
why the sound effect is so great.
You like
So,
How do I unlock this clock? This what is this? An outlet and
Challenges.
available though. Can't even play.
what is this? A cabana in the Vegas pool in the 5th emoji? What is this?
No, it's an ice bucket, I think.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I had 8-9 of diamonds. Very tempted to call you.
Oh,
you're
that's
pretty
not-
live. You had 2 live cards.
snap all in call.
Oh, I missed my shot.
Beat
to-
me.
That's what I was hoping for. The old.
Mm-hmm. It is king.
You did?
Should have shoved on you,
You
but
wouldn't have got a jack.
I would have lost. You would have called.
Yeah, I'm seeing on Twitter. There's just different. Like I just saw this thing where Kerr gets run over by Malone. The camera is incredible.
I told you, right? Isn't this camera crazy?
Yeah. God, Malone just right over Kerr in the fourth quarter.
Did Malone ever take a layup or a shot without his knee in the air? Like ever in his career?
The team that had the best chance of beating the Bulls was that 93 Suns team. They had it. They would have gone to game 7 if they just didn't choke at the end of game 6.
Barkley was so people just have the perception of what Barkley is now. He was so good.
No, like I've been saying this because I've been watching back the Dream Team games. He's the best player on the floor.
Yeah.
He's the best player in the league. That he won MVP, and he's clearly the best player on the floor. Granted, Michael Jordan was a better career player than Charles Barkley. I understand that, but Charles Barkley that season, best player in the NBA. That was courteous.
Yeah, Pete. Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
Fishhook City over here.
Again.
running into beasts. I have ace 10. I flop an ace. Colin's
Oh.
been queen. This guy's just.
So Rob, what you're saying is out of the 6 years that they won it, you think that was the best shot to actually knock them out, not the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, or are you just talking about finals in general for the Bulls?
I was just talking finals in general.
Okay.
Yeah, they would have gone to game 7. They would have gone to game 7 in Phoenix with the best player. Man, that team stunk though. Like Barkley was so good, the rest of the team was not that good.
Yeah. There's some sort of story floating out there about like before he dropped, just went ape shit on him before Jordan did. He like took Barkley out golfing like the day before and like let him win or like catered to him and like made him feel comfortable, and he did it just so that Barkley would never guard him and feel safe and I don't know, it was mind games. He would do anything to get the edge. So kind of I don't know if he was trying to hold himself back from being controversial, and I figure you guys could tell me this because you're closer to the NBA. When Mike got choked up at the end of episode 7 and said, if you don't want to play this way, don't play this way, is he talking to the current generation? Is that why he had to stop
No.
himself?
No, I think it kind of hit him in that moment that he's an asshole, and maybe he didn't choose to be an asshole. He kind of felt like it was necessary to be an asshole.
Right.
And it was kind of him defending his actions. I think was that moment of authenticity.
Because I just couldn't tell if he was like saying in this day and age with flopping or taking charges or the no rough play the way it was when he played, if he was saying if you don't want to play hard-nosed, don't play it that way.
I'm sure there was an element to today's society kind of looking at stuff like that, like as bullying, right? It's just it's a different era we live in. Jeez. If I had anything besides 10-3.
Have they done this for any other game, Wad? This is incredible. I just got it to work.
I told you, right? Isn't this ridiculous?
So good. I think it was more how he treated his teammates, Colin. Like, he really pushed his teammates and probably, some of it's portrayed, but he was hard on them, and I think that's more what he's defending.
He admitted, I never played when I got back. I never played with Winnington. I never played with Kerr, and, I'm going to go after these guys because, you're on the team, and, you haven't gone through me yet, or we haven't been introduced.
So good. We have that.
It's I think it was just a emotional toll. He continues to say you don't know what it takes to be this much of a winner. And then in that very moment, he was just giving his closing argument as to why it was necessary.
Right.
And then he caught himself because I'm Michael Jordan and I can't be showing weakness. Break.
Him laughing at Gary Payton, I had to pause it and laugh myself. Almost came off my couch laughing. Because Payton was really talking himself up. I gave Mike. I told George Karl put me on him. I gave Mike problems.
I did it. I was the man who slowed him down.
Down 3-0. I finally got my shot.
Good ball, Justin.
Massive respect.
Good ball.
Yeah.
A 5? Oh, you guys are trolling.
That's a nuts against you. I never lay down pocket pair of 5s there.
I had 6 high against your Trip Kings before, so.
Exactly.
I love when I get called and I'm forced to show my bluffs. Nothing makes me happier.
No, I've read a lot of stuff from obviously for our generation. The Jordan stuff was obviously really nostalgic and it was great to relive it. But for a whole new younger generation who never saw Jordan play in their prime, it's just their introduction to him almost. It's crazy.
And it's crazy for me. It's I grew up with God. I'm trying to date myself so much, but I can't remember how old I was in college in '98. So what was I? 21. So, you wake up and you think of Jordan. You go to bed, you're thinking of Jordan. When Jordan's on TV. And I think the thing that kills me, is I don't think I've really watched the NBA since he got done playing. And I know a lot of NBA up until he stopped playing. And I think that's crazy, for me. I turned into a 100% football guy when he stopped playing.
Yeah. That was some low. The Lakers made that run, but I remember a lot of people weren't as big into basketball after he retired.
I had a bias against Shaq because he was the LSU guy, and I didn't like him, for SEC reasons. But
Let's play well.
Sorry, had to put the line out there for you.
I've never played against you. The slow play was vicious.
Yeah.
No re-raise on the.
I checked all the way through on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the slow play's been a big part of your game lately, Rob. You
hitting the.
It's the new guy. I had to get him along.
Yeah.
Man.
We gotta keep him in these games a while.
I know.
I put you on a shitty hand, but yeah, the trips were devastating in that spot.
Jack too is right dead in the center of Wobb's range.
Well, I was in the small blind and I just limped into the big.
Yeah, for sure.
But yes, that is my range.
Couldn't have worked out better for you.
Yeah. Do I have 2 cards? Okay. That's 2 more cards than it's on the board. Let's play. That's my mindset.
Waz philosophy summed up right there.
The Venetian opening up on June 1st is wild.
Bunch of them are.
Wild. I know they're not the only ones.
Bunch of them opened up. I think there was one that's like has already opened up or something, or like in a couple days, and then there's a bunch in around June 1st.
I got on Hotels.com before I made my tweet about how much the cost was on June 1st, and I was not shocked to see that they're not the only one. There's a lot of them that are open.
The Arizona one was packed.
Yeah.
That was. I'm like, are other people like further along in the process of going out into the wild than I am?
Arizona's not. We have family in Arizona. Arizona's not. Oh,
Wait,
man.
they're not, or it's just those select people at the casino? Like what? You're saying that they all have the mindset of we're going back to life?
Hold on. I need to figure if I'm a full now. 487. Yeah. I think I'm beat. Well, you're asking me if the mindset or if their curve?
The mindset of Arizona citizens, is it like all is well, we're going back to life? Or is it just those select people at the casino you think that are just crazy?
The family I have there is bunkered up. I mean, they're as bunkered up as I am, like only leaving on a have-to basis. But there are people that still think that this is a hoax and it doesn't affect them whatsoever. And then there's a bunch of people in Texas and Arizona that believe the heat is gonna keep this from being something that affects them. That the UV rays in the sun kills everything. It's wild. But if you look at the numbers, like Arizona's not going down. Their number of cases are still climbing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of everything that I see on the news, whether a state is rising or not. If you just give me the headline that, for example, Arizona showing rises in cases,
Right.
that means nothing to me unless you give me the context of how many more tests, how much additional testing
Right.
are you doing?
Right.
Because if you're doing more tests, then yes, the cases are going to go up. So then I want to know after that, you give me the context of that.
Like
I want to
Texas.
know hospitalizations and I want to know deaths in comparison to that. Because if people aren't getting hospitalized, but you're testing more, of course, there's probably 10 times as many people out there than what's been reported.
And that's what happened in Texas.
That have it, that just haven't been tested and don't count as a stat.
Totally agree. I think hospitalizations is one of the key metrics to look at.
And
That's the only one in New York. Like even when Cuomo comes on, he gives the context. That's why people are like cool with him right now, is because he's like, here's the number of cases, what it's gone up and it's gone down. Here's how many tests we've done to give you comparison of or help explain the reason as to why that number of positive cases either went up or went down. That's a decent hand too.
yeah, and I couldn't get him with a small bit.
And he says hospitalizations and deaths, and he gives you all the curves at once, and he allows you to interpret the information as you see fit. So you can get a good idea of what you think society looks like. I mean, New York is an outlier case, but
It'd be nice if we just had way more testing across the board.
for sure.
Well-
I mean, that's going to make the numbers jump. But then you've got, I'm wondering, because this disease is so politicized now, that you have like Georgia, who's reporting a drop in cases, right?
Right.
Ever since they've gone back, because they're trying to be the model of like, we can go back, right? I think that's their governor's idea. But then you ask, how many tests have you done in comparison to the lockdown? And then I'm sure, I don't know because I haven't seen the stats, but
Right. If you cut your
I
number
would
of
imagine
tests,
that it's a lesser amount of testing.
it's not only just cutting your number of tests down, but there was an issue with the state coroner in Florida, the coroner versus another health organization reporting the number of deaths, and like they were lopsiding, they were including more deaths than they should have. So it's gotten so political, like they're trying to shave numbers in certain states to make it look like it's not that big of a problem.
Yeah, I wish this wasn't politicized and I can just get these numbers in news without and I can interpret it. You know, there's only so many PBS NewsHours that can give that to me. It just lets you interpret it. But there's so many other people out there that rely on like Twitter for their news.
Twitter has been a helpful resource, though. Obviously, you still have to curate your own feed, but
Right. Well, Twitter is a phenomenal resource, but you have to understand that 95% of the people are just following accounts that like echo what they believe.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then they spread that information to other people.
Yep.
And then they don't allow replies because of the new functionality.
You guys like the new Twitter innovate? Or no, I don't even know how to phrase it. But what they had the
Pete, did you get picked as one of the accounts?
Wob did. Wob had you put out some tweet, right?
I was just trolling. I tried to do it because I knew that joke was going to get played by every account.
Oh, it was good.
Throughout the day. No, I tried to get there first and like show off the fact. The only guy who beat me was Little Nas. Little Nas was like, I'm feeling generous. Reply to this and I'll give you $500. Heart sign emoji. And he turned it off.
So fun. I think it's interesting.
It's gonna be more of an echo chamber, though.
Yeah. Which guy, I feel like Twitter has more value than. It's been an incredible resource for me. Obviously, we're in the sports world, but it's amazing if you look at the market caps of these other social networks.
You know, when the Boston, what was it? From a market perspective, but also when the bomb went off at the Boston Marathon, I knew where that guy was that put that bomb down in that bag. I knew the news faster from Twitter than I did from CNN or any other source. I think CNN was quoting Twitter, anonymous Twitter sources for their information.
Facebook has a market cap of $655 billion, all-time high today. Twitter.
I think that's when you get into Fortune.
Jeez.
I would say Fortune was first on the bomber and that nature, and then Twitter's after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cycle is wild.
Just an example of Twitter, by the way, is something much more lighthearted than COVID. What are you two doing over here?
Well, I can talk out loud. It's just him
This
and
dude is
I.
just hitting every goddamn.
I've got.
bomb.
Listen, I got Ace Jack. I got to sit here for a second to think about this. I got Ace Jack.
I'm tired of it.
Do you have a spade?
My hands have been so good. A freaking 9-year-old can play them and just hit the bet button.
Every freaking flop. It's unreal.
I've got an AJ. I have to sit here and.
Do you have the ace of spades?
No, that's why I'm not gonna play. I don't have any spades. I'm beat right now, so I'm out.
Are you?
I have an ace jack. I have an ace jack.
Mr. Phan.
Well, Justin said he's been hitting every flop, and I'm tired of it. And he wouldn't have shoved, assuming that, unless he had it too. Even if he didn't have a king, he probably had the queen of spades, and
I didn't have a queen.
I guess you were strong.
well, he just hit Russell with the step back.
Yeah.
Twitter's market cap is $25 billion.
Decent. Oh, so my point about Twitter, by the way, was something extremely more lighthearted than COVID. Was the people were trying to find the pizzeria and the pizza guy that delivered Jordan's pizza to see if it was poison, just to get the story on it. And someone on Twitter was like, "It was me," and they put him on the radio in Salt Lake City. And then you had the Salt Lake City Tribune was quote tweeting the damn without any sort of confirmation that it was him.
It was an account that had less than 100 followers, right?
I understand it's a lighthearted story, but just this is how fake news spreads in a more serious matter, that you just put people on radio because they live there and they have a story without even so much as proving or confirming it. He may have been the guy, but they turned it around in 2 seconds. How are you supposed to prove that you were the guy in 1997 that delivered? Do you still have that receipt? Did you take a Twitter video in 1997 to prove it? How do you plan on proving that? I would never ever put my name on something like that.
It's tough. he might have something. I don't know, but
He had like less than 100
I mean-
follows, right?
I'd say Twitter's still better than other mediums. But yeah, I mean, NBA, you always get a fake Woj. Everybody's got those.
Twitter's the wild, wild west. Like,
Yeah, it is.
you have to be
Which
smart
I
enough to not fall for
Yeah,
it.
I like it personally.
The pizza thing. Remember how they're all talking about how it's weird that a bunch of guys showed up to deliver the pizza? Is that weird when they know it's Michael Jordan? Like, wouldn't all your buddies, like, if they know they're delivering it to Michael Jordan, like, be like, oh yeah, let's go see Jordan?
How did they know it was Jordan's room?
Yeah,
Did he
that's a
say,
good question.
This pizza's from Michael Jordan?
Jordan didn't order it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm sure they tried to be quiet about it, but I'm sure there is some information about where the Bulls might be staying and stuff.
Well, actually, as a guy who's done business travel in Salt Lake, there's like one Marriott. I mean, what's amazing about Salt Lake City, people don't realize this, is the population is outside of Salt Lake. Like, Salt Lake's only like I don't know how many thousand, but there's more than that in the suburbs around Salt Lake. So there's like one general Marriott there. It's not even...
Well, here's the thing: is that it was in Park City, and the name of the pizzeria is Devanza's. And this guy that was on the radio was claiming it was from Pizza Hut, which is not true.
We know. Yeah, me and Juan knew that this guy was.
Yeah, I just can't prove it. I can't go on Twitter and be like, I know the pizzeria. I have very, very the biggest source possible. I have saying it's Devanza's.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have rephrased.
But yeah, to your point, Colin, it's in Park City. So if you know the Bulls are staying there, that's an even smaller. Oh, that was my favorite hand.
But no, I mean, you heard in the documentary, well, we were staying at the Marriott. Michael was staying at the Marriott. I'm like, there's one Marriott there, like one real Marriott.
Right. So if that's the case, you're not putting your name on it. And they just show up. Maybe they know the Bulls are staying there, and the off chance that.
But you got to figure one of the bodyguards is calling it in, or somebody else. I mean,
Right.
Barkley
You're just
said
showing
this
up with a
all
bunch
the
of guys
time.
hoping it's Michael Jordan's room, and he's never ever going to the door anyway to get the pizza.
Barkley has said this a million times. You hire a guy as an NBA star. You hire a guy to be your cleaner. He carries a phone, and he does everything that you want him to do. You know, I don't know if Michael Jordan had one, but Barkley's like, you have a guy, and I'm not saying it applies to pizza. It applies to a lot of other things. But anything you need in a city or need to get done, you have a guy that does that for you.
That is correct. So it just, the story makes no sense.
Yeah.
None of, like, from any side, even the people claiming to be the pizza deliverers.
God, this happened against you the other night. It's flops.
So aggressive tonight, Peter. What's with you?
Here, let's
Who do you think you are?
hit him with a rocket.
Can't wait to have a hand against him.
Yeah, why didn't you not have a hand when I was that aggressive?
No, I'm laying the bait. I haven't had a hand.
I made a massive laydown to you earlier. Ace 10, 10, 3, 4 spades, and the jack on the turn. You bet big. With an 8 diamonds.
I'm probably a shit. Like right now, I have 9-5. I'm not even gonna limp.
My biggest beef with The Last Dance. How do we not have more Carmen Electra footage?
God. A1 forever.
You gotta go back to LimeWire.
Oh my God. Oh, interesting.
Legendary.
She'll be my hall pass for the rest of my life.
How much music and content do you think you had on LimeWire, Jay? Actually, never mind. Maybe you should even. I don't even know if that's worth.
Yeah, you should say this.
Oh no, it's a lot, man. Yeah, tons. Shaped my adult life.
Same.
The best was downloading LimeWire Pro through LimeWire.
LimeWire. Yep,
Yeah.
that was the meta. Yeah,
That's like the ultimate flex.
Yeah. I used to sell mixed CDs to they would give me playlists, and then I would go put it together and sell it for like $6 a pop, I think.
That's good in theory until you download like an MP3 and it's a totally wrong song.
It was always a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Whenever you open the file, it could have been a virus. It could
Yeah,
have
it
been
could have
like
been anything.
an incredible high quality. It could be super low quality.
But you can sort it by seeds or whatever, right? So you get like if a lot of people had it, generally it was the right one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you voted on
To an
the.
extent, if you're downloading like a popular song
Yeah.
or photo or whatever, yeah. But man, it was the true Wild Wild West. I think I had every client there was after starting with Napster and after.
I believe a young Jay Sean was a wild one.
Yeah, LimeWire was my favorite though.
It was the most reliable for sure.
Easily. What was the other one? Shazam?
Kazaa, yeah,
Kazaa.
that was
That was
good. That was a good one too.
Yeah, LimeWire was always the goods.
Mhm.
A lot of Carmen Electra movies on there.
Mhm.
Greatest Carmen Electra movie is it's called Mating Habits of the Earthbound Human. It's one of the worst movies you'll ever see, but she obviously makes it amazing.
Best but worst.
My philosophy towards movies is on Rotten Tomatoes. It either has to be above 80 or under 20.
I like that. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is pretty terrible in general for someone trying to watch a flick. Someone needs to call Pete. That's like the 5th shove.
The goods there at 6'9",
That was the behind 6'9".
obviously. There it is. Yeah.
GG, Colin.
EG Colin
Yeah.
had the shove there.
Oh yeah.
Well.
You guys want to rock, paper, scissors for that?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think.
Is this a bounty game? We should play bounties.
Yeah.
You should. That'd be fun.
The whole,
Really
the whole,
fun.
what happens if the whole pot was bounties? We'd all just be flipping against each other.
Bounties are awesome.
Dot. While I'm trying to bluff raise here.
Just a little bit.
Alright. I'll let you have it. Yeah. Knew it.
Oh. Nathan.
No, show it.
I did. Did you guys not see it?
No.
Fucking aces. Unbelievable. I don't get wob on the fucking hook here. It's limping. Jeez.
Come on, we'll play this game then.
I created a tournament for 15 minutes from now. We can make a game 2.
Sure.
Wait until we're done, right?
In 15 minutes.
How can you not play more than one table?
I can't.
Yeah.
If
No,
you
I
three,
can't.
if you three are still playing 15 minutes, I'll push it back.
Do it at 45.
I did. No, I thought it did at 40. Yeah, I'll kill it.
Yeah, do 45. So, I mean, Wob's just like obsessive. He's gonna like fold out of the other table or something.
I can't focus on more than one table.
I mean, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
not.
rough-
Playing poker, people are playing 16 games.
Yeah. That's a rough look.
Well, I'm busy beating you on this
There you go.
table.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Diamonds.
Diamond me.
Don't do it to me.
Diamonds. Diamonds are forever.
I mean, for sure.
Oh god.
This is the fucking.
Diamonds are forever. Forever. What did we agree on here? 70-30? Diamonds are forever.
In Omaha next, right?
You okay
Whatever.
with that, Rob?
Done.
What do you have? Trips? 6s. You would have called me though. That's the thing, and I would have lost.
Rob, you okay with Omaha next, or do you want to do the Hold'em and Omaha, or the Nolan, hold him in Omaha.
I will play one table of whatever the group decides.
All right.
Oh,
About
boring. Let's
Dude,
play.
how hard is it to play 2 tables?
Okay, we'll play with. We have play with 4 total people.
Oh my gosh, you're the worst. All right, let's play. Let's play PLL.
I
Jay,
got
Sean,
it.
you down with PLL?
Yep, I'll make it.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Or you could just wait and I'll play after.
No, this is for our next game.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just dying between PLL and Hope.
I was just waiting for Justin to crack it.
Oh, I thought it was coming too. I'm not getting a lie.
I thought I was going for sure.
I run like a god versus you in races.
You just seem to run well. That's what I had in diamonds. Just own. Got wild seeing diamonds are forever. I got Jack 8 of diamonds. I thought the nuts was coming, and then I get bluffed by Blob. Drop.
I have King Queen, and I think I'm gonna call you. But
All right, let's race. I got you beat.
yeah, I even before you say it, I think you have a weak ace. It's just a matter of if I want to flip for. I don't want to. I honestly, I don't want to flip right now. Not yet. There, we can show the bluff. Do me dirty.
Yeah, I mean, you called it.
Yeah,
I had an ace.
you were winning, and I didn't feel like going in, not ahead.
Yeah, blinds aren't even that high. There's still plenty of poker to play.
Yeah, that was part of it too. If the blinds were bigger, I probably would have called. Diamonds are forever.
Just saying, we're in true rock paper scissors territory again. Just want to throw it out there one more time.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like that's a lot more strategy than what's this gonna devolve to, which is just flipping. Oh.
We both have nothing, which is the problem.
I have a 6 and a deuce.
Why don't you just call with that hand?
Because you would fold.
Well, you have any beat.
How dare you raise me?
I was trying to do some shenanigans.
How dare you? Lack of respect. Shove coming.
Almost. Why did I try to get cute with fucking Wob? Unbelievable.
Should know better.
I thought he had absolute airball.
You wouldn't be the first tonight to say that.
I almost called 9 high. Not enough hands that I beat.
I've got you that tilted.
No, I just sent seeds.
Get in there, Wob.
I'm watching your face.
Oh, I called so bad.
Yeah, probably should have. Jack high.
I know. I'm an idiot.
I saw the NBA June 1st. People can go, or they're opening up stuff. Sounds like July for a start date. Do we have have you heard anything on format or anything else?
Nope. It's just rumors.
There's still a lot of hurdles, honestly.
Yep. The stuff that Jared Dudley it's not gonna be a true bubble and people can just come and go. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'm not surprised.
I'm not ready to get excited just yet. But as soon as Woj puts the tweet out that the NBA will return, I'm already brainstorming my tweet. Just talk dirty to me, Woj. I love it when you talk dirty to me, Woj.
Just waiting for that alert on engaging.
Oh.
If only I will know.
Oh.
It's tempting. That's a tempting amount. Look at all those chips.
Wow.
Oh, well, that helps.
Re-raised. I thought you looked so confident. I was trying to think about what hands I get called.
How did you not pop there?
Seriously.
What? Are you kidding me? Just Peter.
Trust me, I was on tilt.
So bad.
How many hands do I beat that he calls with?
Wow. Did I check the turn?
No, you bet it, which is a problem.
Why did you call? What else did you have besides the 4? Did you have a draw?
Yeah, gut shot. And plus a pair of 4s versus you in a blind on blind battle was pretty strong. My problem was I just didn't know what hands you could call that I would re-raise.
I was representing a king.
Calls with a king there, no?
You checked the flop.
Yeah, I was slow playing.
Okay. The flop got pair, you checked it. I wanted to raise. There was only one hand that will call. It was a weird king.
I had a weird king.
I know. So I screwed up. I didn't put you on a weird king. I put you on nothing or like 5, 6 or better 4.
So I'm just flat betting. I'm flat betting the same as when I'm bluffing.
Way ahead.
Camouflage betting.
That's why it's tough.
Sure would be nice to get a hand against you in the big blind.
3 of clubs.
Just I every combination of 6-3 and 9-5 when I'm in the small blind against him.
You act like your hands affect the way you play.
I'm smart though. I'm at a position with 9-5. 3-8. I mean, he's just Maria hoeing us now.
Yeah. The Maria mob's coming for us.
Push.
We get caught.
Guys, it's the trap.
I wanted it so bad. I wanted you to say.
I know you did.
I was just setting you up for it.
I saw it.
And I had a flush draw too. Oh man.
I saw you looked pretty eager on the turn.
What do you mean I looked eager?
Yeah, just saying.
Oh, well now I can use that to my advantage.
You didn't really.
I have the weakest of aces, and I'm not gonna call you.
Oh wow. That's not worse than an ace there.
I know, but I don't feel like I need to flip right now.
Okay, I have an ace here. Just ace of diamonds in my hand. I'm out.
Well, I have a better hand.
Wow.
Runner, 8, 9.
To see it. Bud.
Jesus Christ.
GG.
GG.
All right, Wob.
Patience is a virtue.
Queen. My God.
Yeah.
Oh, and you schedule it for tomorrow.
PokerStars automatically moves the date. What else is there? 23, 25. Oh my god, I did it again.
Oh, what a bluff. MJ,
Show it.
I tried to, didn't I, show?
You keep saying I'm trying.
I clicked the cards. How do you show them?
You gotta click them before. Do you not have the option enabled?
Maybe I don't. That's probably what probably the problem.
It probably is fine.
I can show them when
All right, am I gonna draw against you for the win? Do I want to draw? 3,600 behind. Blinds are 4 and 2. I think the math says call, but I have shit besides a draw. No fold. At a healthy club, does not matter now. I think you're weak as fuck, and I think I'm gonna call with a Jack 10 off.
okay.
I think you're weak as fuck.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I'm ahead of the Jack 10.
All right, well, I'll believe you then.
Rip. I had an ace. Happy either way.
Yeah.
Move up. I almost called with king high.
When in Rome, I'm just gonna hang around like the cockroach that I am. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. And I'm still in trouble.
Nice hand.
That's why I hang around like a cockroach for one of those hands.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Pete, you remember when Denny Hamlin played DFS, right?
Of course, I was telling that story, I think maybe last time. To go.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen money fly off the table faster.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Jeez.
Gonna hold for you. Good game.
GG. Where can you show the cards? I'm in the settings under gameplay.
No, table in the top left. Go to table settings.
Yeah, I feel like I'm there.
Yeah, then go to cards and click checkmark display forward cards.
We got one person registered in the
Bottom left.
This is
PLO.
lobby. Poker stars up in the.
No, like
I must be in the wrong place. I'll figure it out. Like when I have an actual table, there's a settings thing on the top.
yeah. Table settings, cards, display, folded cards. Good game.
Alright, we got Jay-Sean and Wog in the next one. That's in 4 minutes. I'll be banker. I got this stuff track.
You got it, Justin. I was writing it down.
What
Yeah.
are we playing in this one?
PLO, the same
Do the
stakes.
same. 70-30.
Yeah.
Donation bill from me.
I should be playing more poker to brush off my skills instead of playing Call of Duty in my free time, which earns me no money.
Well, it could if you become really good.
It could earn you more than poker ever could.
How many people do you need like to make real money on Twitch as like a streamer? How many subscriptions? Is it based on subscriptions? Is that how people actually make money?
Yeah, and
Or is it views or what?
Yeah.
You get donations and all these things, and obviously if you're promoting something.
And it like
Yeah, the big gamers have huge. They make a ton of money off the subs and donations and
like
gaming fairs and stuff like that.
there's a thing you can put on your Twitch, like a live count of people that are donating too, right? There's like a little window you can put up when people donate.
Hey, Sean. Guys, I'm gonna send it back. We just settle with the person after.
That was for the first game.
No.
What do you?
We settle all after the games. We just pay directly to the person. So yeah, it's not like your games where everybody.
Didn't you say you were the banker?
Yeah, in terms of calculating back a season.
So you're like
The accountant is a better account.
you're not the banker, man.
It counts.
You're a fraud.
I'm a fraud. I'm not a
You're
true.
okay. Okay, so you can send it back. Whatever. It's free.
What's been the best police chase during COVID?
Yesterday's,
Oh, last one was incredible. Holy shit.
easily.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
Not even close.
I haven't checked it out.
it was so good.
Fucking movie.
How long is it?
I don't
30 minutes.
I don't understand why he was unloading the cargo. That cost him the chase.
He was probably trying to dump evidence, thinking the cops weren't behind him.
Yeah, but it's a stolen car, no? Like he stole it and put stuff in it.
Could have been stolen stuff that he put in it, and wanted to like get rid of the evidence or something.
Yeah, I guess.
You can't go out there. Your tauntaun will freeze as soon as you get to the second marker.
Have you got a lot of like motorcycles? Motorcycles actually can get away like crotch rockets.
Yeah, they're usually not great chases because they go so fast, and the cops like can't pit a motorcycle, so they usually just like stay in aerial pursuit.
Yeah.
And it's rare that a motorcycle chase is eventful.
What percentage of people in car chases get away though? I'd guess like under 10%.
It's 18 according to the statistic in Los Angeles.
LA is probably the strictest with chases. Denver, you get away. Very high percentage. They don't chase after you. It's a law.
Interesting.
If I went and drove 140 right now, I would not get chased. Probably it's too dangerous for all parties involved.
Colorado sounds like an awesome place.
Yeah.
You want to drive fast or something?
You don't have enough single females in Colorado. That's the problem.
That's changed big time, man.
I mean, New York City
Bob,
is
you're
probably
crazy.
not as single, but
What? Excuse me?
you don't think so?
No. Have you been to the island of Manhattan before? You're lucky if you have an 8-to-1 ratio.
I've heard that's the case.
No,
Yeah, if you have a gazillion dollars. Otherwise,
Yeah,
in
it's just-
LA.
it's a different game.
Yeah, obviously it's dynamic to the person, but
LA, everyone's single. Everybody's single in LA.
Colorado's like my favorite place to go. The boys,
have you been on the lake lately?
I think I'm gonna go Friday.
Nice.
Jay Sean's boating adventures.
Yeah, man, sports don't return. Return.
Game is much better than Holden.
That's just so false.
So much better.
I don't even know how to play this game. What do I have?
Bottom right.
I know, but I have more than that.
Or first.
Gosh, I do so much math in my head.
It fits your style so much better.
No, it doesn't. I can't shove.
You can bluff like crazy and still be live and not have 9 high.
I don't want to bluff and be live. I bluff to get you to fold.
Pete, have you ever been up to Montana?
Yeah.
So my sons and I fly fish like out in Eagle, and we ski Winter Park and we ski Vail and everything up there, and we come up to golf and watch baseball. We love Colorado like tremendously, but because like we think we're gonna take our yearly vacation to Whitewater Raft, we think we're gonna do it up in Missoula this year.
Nice.
We try to find. They're old enough now. Now that they're like 13, we've been doing class 3s. They did their last class 4 river last year.
Oh, and you got to hit up what's his name? Who does rafting tours in Colorado? Pete, poker guy.
Yeah, exactly. He actually won. He knocked me out in a poker tournament.
Is he a guide or is he just a guy that does it a lot?
No. He's legit. He's a guide. He's real good.
Famous poker player, gambler. Gosh.
Yeah. Devonshire. Brian.
Devonshire.
Dev. Yeah, I've wanted to do that with him for sure.
Yeah, he's the man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all this. Yeah, check him out. Follow him on Devo Poker.
Yeah, Devo.
Okay.
He was like beating slot machines in Colorado when we first opened. And,
No
like,
shit.
Oh, he's awesome.
all time.
That's my
Nomad
kind of gambler.
lifestyle.
DFS, you see him in the middle of nowhere hitting golf balls, making golf holes. It's awesome.
Yeah, anybody who rafts in Colorado should hit him up. Or
Yeah, my
has interest, I should say.
My sons and I are trying to hit all the famous ones. Like we've done Rogue River in Oregon, we've done the American in California, we've done everything in Colorado. We want to do Snake River, so Montana's next up on our list.
Family pot. When was the last time we had a family pot?
It's been a while.
It's Omaha. You gotta get them.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, you gotta get them going.
Welcome to the great game.
It's not a great game.
We should check around.
We're gonna have a family
play
pot.
tables. No wonder you can't play at four conference.
Are we gonna have a family check?
Oh, went on the family check. You liar. Wait, so I have to use 2 cards to make a straight, right?
You have to use 2 out of your hand to match with 3. Only 3 on the
And
board.
then this hand isn't very good.
Just think of it as like if you get 3 jacks, that's bad.
Oh, baby.
Jesus.
There we go. Trips.
What is going on here?
5-6. We both have the nuts.
Got the nut.
Good call.
What just happened? Wait,
We both had nuts. We both,
how do you
flopped,
both have nuts? That's not possible.
we both had
Both had the straight.
5-6. We both flopped it straight.
And what's funny thing is he was being more coy about it. He checked through that son of a bitch to keep you guys in. I'm the one that made the bet off a flop. Just
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
I was trying to get you on the back end of that. Clearly, my plan didn't work.
I had to stop for a half second and say, "We're good, right? We're good. Yeah, I think I'm good."
This is the nuts, right?
This is the nuts, right? What's Justin trying to do here?
You know what? Slow playing the nuts in Omaha is not fun.
No, no.
What are you talking about? Wob's gonna do it. He's gonna check me turn and river to like give him all my chips.
I don't know how to slow play in Omaha. In pot limit Omaha.
Every night. I live alone, but I still do it every night. Right?
Queens?
Man, what a
Wow, you had a lot of draws.
flop for me.
Yeah, that was.
Wow.
I shouldn't have survived that.
You had straight flush draw?
I had some draws.
I love straight flush
You
draws.
definitely had double
are
digit outs.
quad aces to me. They just break anyone in half.
Well, to your point, I just saw the WHO report. We have the most cases reported ever today, COVID, in the world. But I'm sure we have more tests than ever before today.
Of course.
Testing's certainly going to be ramped up. I mean, the thing that worries me, you guys don't have to worry with NBA. I'm probably not worried with golf, but from a college standpoint, like the cost per test and then the number of players involved is just, it's unbelievable. I was doing the math today. I was like, this is too much. It's unbelievable.
I'm convinced the SEC is going to play.
They have
Like-
they have deep enough pockets to do it easily.
And
They-
it's the South.
Yeah.
And they all want to get back. Like
Everybody's
even if college
behind
football
it.
doesn't play, the SEC will turn just SEC conference play into national championship. Like you win the SEC that year, you win the national championship.
Because no one else
That's,
will play.
that's
But-
basically how it is, anyways.
But here's the deal: you could come down and tell all the Confederate states you have to stay in lockdown for a year, and you'll get your football. They'll stay in lockdown. That's how crazy it is.
I like looking at excess deaths as a measure.
Yeah, that's interesting because some places have had more deaths, like New York, but then you look at other states like Michigan and some states, they have less deaths than normal because there's no car accidents or whatever else.
Excess deaths are still up nationwide.
So like,
So
I
do you
have-
track that on a state-by-state basis, or
I mean, yeah, you have to. But
yeah, I'm looking at like I use the COVID tracking site, World
Worldometers.
Odometers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I don't know. I'm exhausted of it. 'Cause my connection to it's strong
Of course.
with, yeah. So I'm just.
that's the
exhausted.
problem. Like trying to grade the curve, like the up and down of how many new cases is like you don't know how many tests there are.
Well, yeah, there's obviously more tests, so obviously you're gonna get more positives. But also, it's not necessarily a positive.
The solution's pretty simple. It's a vaccine. But even when we get news of this vaccine that is supposedly working in phase 1, only 10%, according to Fauci, actually make it to phase 3, being 100% effective.
One thing that the colleges are doing that I think is like beyond smart and a must do is that they're all saying the semester's over at Thanksgiving break. Don't even think about it yet. There's no way we're having classes after Thanksgiving break. You know, they're getting ready for stage 2.
I forgot what news channel I was watching, but it looks like University of Arizona is like trying to be the example of university that can come back full time. Like they have like entire dorms dedicated to like COVID infected patients, and they've already started like working on additional wings of their hospital in case like it becomes a pandemic within Tucson again,
Right.
because all these kids are coming back. And let's be honest, you're not going to keep kids from going off campus and bringing it back there. So it's a true experiment in social distancing amongst teenagers and kids that feel like they're invincible.
Plus, if they're under any kind of limited lockdown over the summer and they're home, like with their parents, they're gonna get to college and party. I'd party my ass off. Like,
Of course,
Huh.
you can't tell a college kid what to do.
grades are gonna be so bad this fall. Nice.
Jesus!
That's so.
I have 6 pair. Is that good?
That's so gross.
I have-
Swab gets
Yeah, the case king on the turn.
But I would have hit a boat anyway.
You're
That's-
30%, but
That's
I would have had a boat on Jack on the River.
A boat is like peasant cards in this game.
yeah, man. Oh, that was
Compared to that week straight, get the week straight out of here.
When you leave the saloon and get into the fucking street of this Western, you're coming with at least a boat, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Kate.
nice hand. That's a cooler either way.
Oh, the
Wait,
case king.
I was 33%?
When we got the money in, you were 32%.
Oh.
So I fought the straight.
With top trip kings, I was 32%.
Yeah. You had to hit. You had to.
I had to throw the board.
You have to pair the board, or you have to pair the board.
Yeah.
what are we doing,
Yes,
Justin?
you did.
You did it twice.
What are we
I mean,
doing,
am
Justin?
I not
Yeah, you
supposed am I not supposed to shove with trip kings?
No, that's fine.
Actually,
I mean-
there probably aren't.
We doing this again, huh?
Yeah, we're doing it again.
blinds.
I needed a
Like,
club. Where's my club?
It was 60% at least.
Wait, what'd you say, Peter?
I said because we had so many blinds. In Omaha, people just have the nuts way more often. So you had the top drawing nuts because you had top set on a straight board.
Which is what,
I think I'd play a little slower most of the time.
to Pete's point, like, I start at the very, what are the nuts? And, like, if you're not one level off of that, you probably need to throw your hand away.
No, yeah.
Yeah, we're 5-handed, but yeah.
So I should have
Five-handed.
assumed he had ace queen there.
No. But like, what other hands am I pumping a bunch of money in off the bat? You know.
But I re-raised you. I was already pot committed at that point, so
Yeah,
it wasn't.
You bet pot, and then I went all in. So it's just like, and there's diamonds on the board. So if there wouldn't have been 2 diamonds, I could have changed the combos. But
Yeah,
apparently,
I called that. I have to call with trip kings pot committed, don't I?
well, yeah, because the worst case is what you are. You're 32% worst case.
And I was worst case.
That was worst case, yeah. But the counter to it is like, you bet pot, and I'm unlikely to get more money in the pot without ace queen. Like queen 9 is a weird hand to have there. The second nut, the other straight. That just goes on. But let's say we had less blinds, and it's just we both get it in no matter what, because I'm getting it in with way worse hands.
Right.
But with a lot of big blinds. Either way, nice hand. This was.
I guess it wasn't a nice hand because I made a bad call.
No, I mean it's like Christian probably would have told you it was a bad call, but that doesn't mean like. Just,
That's crazy that
Omaha, you just especially like Omaha's a much different game when you have a lot of big blinds than it is when like the bluffing happens with like, let's say you had pocket queens in that hand but you didn't have the ace or 9. That's where you would like bluff representing ace queen or queen 9 because you have the blockers. You know what I mean? Sorry, maybe not.
maybe I had a flush draw too. I forgot if I had diamonds.
If you had diamonds out, I mean, how can you ever get away? And I could have had ace-high diamonds there too. I don't think it was a bad call. It's just like ace queen.
Well, I see your point now. That if you have ace queen, I'm as dead as Omaha gets with trips.
Top set.
Yeah, with top 3 kings.
Yeah. But later in the game, it's so like you just jam it in. Omaha's fun though. There's a lot of nuance. I don't know. I feel like the more I play it, the more fun it gets.
Pete, do you play before all this shit happened, were you playing anywhere besides Blackhawk? Like, is there another card room maybe I've missed?
I haven't played poker forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I play like a couple times a year maybe, but I played a ton of poker in college online and played some in Blackhawk. But
Did this man just win with a pair of jacks
I was like-
four-handed in Omaha?
That's how bad we all were.
What is happening?
4-handed. I was in position too.
Embarrassing.
Just yeah. If I'm
Here
in
we
hand
go.
with you, Wob, I'm assuming you're checking the nuts.
Not knowing he has it.
Well, that now, yeah. Yeah. Getting more intel. Sure.
We got Rob raising big blind. We're gonna make him a PLO.
Yeah, I'm
Monster.
dead money in PLO.
Oh. I think we've had a rainbow flop like every time.
Can you guys hear the music coming through the feed?
yeah,
If you wanted me to change it or something, I mean it's David Bowie, but
Wow. Kyle Busch just tweeted an apology to Chase for wrecking him.
his fingers all over the internet.
Wow.
It's great.
Oh, these comments are going to be awesome.
Wow, Justin, your hand was that bad, huh?
That bad. Not connected. Just drawing to nothing. Drawing to top pair. Hoping that jack. And that's what I'm drawing to.
Wow. Interesting.
that is just what did Kyle, was he way out of line there?
Yeah. Very much so.
I love just the reply of just Chase giving the middle finger.
These comments are incredible.
Yeah.
Who do you wreck again?
Chase Elliott.
Oh, Chase Elliott, that's right.
That was like for the lead.
Sorry,
too.
Colin.
No, I didn't have it. I know I didn't have it.
I had top pair, but I was still chasing.
Jay, are you a PLO player? First and foremost?
No, I'm a fish, man. Massive fish.
I don't trust you all of a sudden for some reason.
A jack here, so that you know that.
Show it. It's no fun showing Omaha hands because they're all alive.
Yeah.
That's the most valid point you've made so far, Wab.
Yeah, the aces didn't even phase me. It's cool, nice hand.
You speak as if all the points I made before are not as valid.
Yeah, there's some validity for sure, but there's also, I mean, there's two just horrible things on your record tonight. One, most importantly, you can't play more than one table. It's online poker.
This is not new.
It's so bad.
You speak as if this is new information.
It's not. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I like playing one table at a time.
Second is I mean, this is even bad, but knocking out like 4 cards more than 2.
How do I? That's just a stupid statement.
Probably.
That's just not.
Joe Ingram would disagree though. I'm not being stupid. He'd argue to the death. But
I think
He slow played trips off the flop the other night so many times. He caught me twice. Bad.
I think PLO's the better game. I'm just not any good at it.
Did you guys play PLO with Joey?
no.
He had a bounce after the first game.
I feel like there's not as much skill involved with this.
No, PLO is a superior game, I think. But I'm also a fish, but like.
Why is it? It
It's
takes
more in terms of the cards, but I think the reason you love Hold'em, which is true, it's like it's just all about playing the man. Which
Yeah.
it's part of Omaha too, but
in a way more advanced way.
yeah, it's more the cards matter.
I like playing the human.
Yeah. And if you like playing the human, then
It's so much more tilting.
you probably hate limit Hold'em, right, Bob?
I can't tell you the last time I ever sat at a limit Hold'em.
Yeah, I haven't played it long, but that's like the math version of Hold'em. That's like I think that game's really cool.
I need to figure out what the fuck I had. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, that's not good enough.
2 pair, not good.
I had worse than 2, way worse.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, yeah, PLO is just like the pre-flop races are tough.
That's not when you have that hand.
As I do it, I mean,
Not when I have 7-2-9 jack.
a lot more variance.
Are you trying to convince me to join your hand?
Oh, I don't. Oh, here we go. Oh, check 7-8.
Okay.
He's got 7-8.
I'm terrified. This is what I did. I was too aggressive in Hold'em, and it cost me dearly.
That's because you didn't know me.
I know. That's very true. The way you bet, I would have done it again every time.
Exactly.
That's fine.
I don't even have a pair.
I got a pocket pair.
It's not
Of
fun
what?
to like when you have 3s and 7s and you threw it away and then.
I can recognize a bad hand. That's for sure.
Because that's what you play.
I would think you'd get excited about if you're like 6, 7, 8, 9 double suited hands.
Oh, I would love one of those.
Yeah, that's what you need. Then you flop like all sorts. You flop the wraps in Omaha where you have like 4 cards that make you straights and flush draw. Like, come on.
How about a double straight flush draw?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That's my favorite hand.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world when you just have all the outs in Omaha.
Why would you raise?
Hey, buddy.
Pete, you say you're golfing tomorrow?
Not golfing as of now. Are you playing tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna hit Twilight round. Yeah.
Where?
Meadows,
You want to see my background?
Who are you playing with?
Sullivan.
All right, let me know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to play Twilight. It's just all that's offered. I'm checking every time I'm in hand with Wob. You flopped the straight. I know this game.
Background.
It's cool. It's the check.
I don't have shit. You
Why?
don't either.
Hey, you murdered me. I was big one.
I had a lot of draws.
Justin, when are you playing again?
Not for a while, and you get better.
That's what I said, but I think after the first time I played a real round, which is like 2 years ago, I don't think I've been to the range since.
Dude, it was the back.
Just want to.
The back nine was fucking miserable, man. I just wanted it to end.
Oh, you should have seen my back nine. It's probably worse than yours.
Bob, you just hate the game now because you grew up playing it.
What, golf?
No, not
Yeah.
hate, but like you just don't want to play.
Yeah, I just don't find it enjoyable. Because I'll never be as good as I was.
That's
What was your best index?
At the peak of my career, I was probably... I never kept track of it, but I would say I was...
Play high school or college golf?
Yeah, I was just good enough to get asked to try out to walk on.
Yeah.
Just good enough. And I played the round of my life, and I barely broke 80 during tryouts. And I'm like, there's no chance I'll ever be a professional golfer. I just played the round of my life, playing the Tar Heel tips. It was like a 7,000-yard course. Every par 4 was like 460.
But you were probably like you shot a lot of like.
Yeah, I was like a 5.
And you just quit cold turkey?
Yeah, and haven't
That's
looked
wild.
back.
That's wild, man. Even after the MJ talk?
What do you mean after the MJ talk?
We golfed with Wiggins, who was smoking cigars the whole round, and it was just a super MJ flex. Just the long stogies on the golf course. You can't beat it.
MJ golf more than anything.
Yeah, man. Dude, basketball players love golf.
Yeah,
Love it.
I would love golf if I didn't play it every single day of my life growing up.
That's fair. I never played growing up, and I started for the first time 2 years ago.
And it wasn't even the playing every day, it was playing every day competitively. There was no time to like enjoy the nice day. You know what I mean? You go out there, like have a drink, smoke a cigar, and shoot the shit with friends. I was out there like competing for...
Yeah, that does sound fun.
See,
But
I
you know
never-
you can go back. You can shift, right? Like you can.
I know.
You can smoke a cigar and drink with friends.
Yeah, I do. I played golf a couple times,
Yeah.
but I'd barely be a bogey golfer. At my peak, I would shoot a 77 on any course, whether it was Bethpage Black or your local public. It was going to be a 77. I would put up 13 pars and 5 bogeys every round. Down the middle, on the green, 2 putt, let's go to the next hole. Occasionally, a bogey. That was it. I was never good enough to get anywhere near scratch.
Those 77s are good on
Yeah,
top.
it's insane.
Our home course is 76 when the tips goes in as like a 0, like as a scratch index.
I won the club championship when I was in high school, beginning of high school. It was my best round. I shot a 71.
Sick.
Yeah. That was at like the absolute peak of my
I don't know, Justin.
existence.
I get it though. Like even after grinding golf,
Two pair no good?
You're very. I thought. Do you have a draw at least?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well,
But I mean, Yeah, of course. I mean, come on. I have a couple draws, but yeah, I mean, I respect your hand. You raised pre-flop in Omaha. That means that was a good flop.
That's
Good, yeah, good flop. Yeah, I had a lot of draws and good 2-pair, but
just you're probably 30%.
probably a little higher.
Yeah.
The frustration of golf is worse than any other sport, I think.
I was so close to tossing my club in the pond the other day when we played Pete.
Dude, you're playing great.
Spend way too much money on your clubs, like a fish.
Yeah, no. But if you have cheap clubs and you throw them in the pond, it won't like satisfy your rage, you know. Like you'll throw it in the pond and be like, that won't alleviate anything. You need to have nice clubs to break them to let something out.
Sure.
Is what I realized. I regret not throwing one in the pond. Is what I'm trying to say.
Dude.
Oh, Pete, you broke your 3-wood.
Yeah, the greatest shot of all time.
Yeah. Dude,
I legit tapped a 3-wood on an approach, and it was great.
yeah.
Gas taps.
I'm really missing golf. Like before all this pandemic happened, I flew out and played at TPC Scottsdale like 2 weeks after the Phoenix Open, and like I'm dying to like leave Oklahoma and go play somewhere else because I'd like to play Cascada in Vegas. Like I just love taking trips to golf.
What? Jesus, man.
What do you think I'm betting here? I have a 10.
What are the odds you have a fucking 10? Not high.
That's all. I'm not betting jack. I'm not betting 2.
I was strong.
I know.
What did you have, Jay?
I was strong.
A pocket king.
Yeah, I mean
That's shit. That's shit.
No, not on that. I don't put him on a 10 there. Just like I didn't put you on a jack when you check.
Oh, like what did you?
Yeah, your hand. You're right.
I did check, so.
I know.
Like,
I know.
you didn't bet enough to get me off. I also had a gut shot, so like it wasn't enough to get me off. And I did have kings. So. I wasn't terrible.
No,
But I am getting murdered tonight by the trips on the flop. It's killing me. You should definitely bet on the river. Like
PLO, I'm like 40%. I'm like 40%.
Join me.
Fuck you. That doesn't tell me anything, Mom. It's PLO. There's 3 other cards.
He just wants to show it to us.
I love showing bluffs.
Pete, you ever played Perry Park?
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Pro. I think I'm playing there tomorrow. It's down by Larkspur. Wow. Larkspur.
I can't believe CBS is trying to make The Stand a TV show again. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. Has you guys read that Stephen King book? It's impossible to put on TV.
I haven't read The Stand. I feel like a noob right now.
Well,
but I at least know what you're talking about.
If you're into pandemics and super viruses killing off 80% of the world,
I am.
If I had a 2, I will 100% show it here, but I don't.
It's contagious.
Damn it.
I can. I had 3 pair.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Shut the deuce.
Dude is right in his range.
Yeah.
Any flop with a deuce, it's gonna hit you hard.
Is 2 not a good hand in Omaha? I like 2.
Hold on. There it is.
Someone needs to put me out of my misery.
Aren't you glad you joined?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm so happy. Great night.
Yeah. I may actually think of playing golf one of these days, actually, now that I have a public course nearby.
I'm showing you a lot of respect here, Phan. I'm gonna fold him.
You should, Wob. It's just so nice to be outside, man.
No, that's the reason why.
That's what I learned. It's not even about like your score.
This is an outlier of circumstances.
Yeah.
Just dude, I've like sat down in the green grass and it just looks so nice about it.
I've been playing a lot of baseball, which has been keeping me busy.
Ooh, you've been playing baseball?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I get someone to bring a bat and a ball and pepper, and I just sling it back in.
My 13-year-old son's practice has just started. We can't go in the dugout. We can't even be behind the fences in between the dugouts. The parents have to be in the outfield fences. Only 2 coaches can be on the field, and the players sit in the bleachers behind the back home plate fence.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's just to watch your kid play. Like, how am I going to coach him? How am I going to yell at him?
Wob, your straight doesn't count. You need to use 2 cards.
I was doing the math for a second, if I have a straight or not.
Something else.
All
I
right,
know
buddy.
you have it too.
Oh my god. What do we got here? What do we got? This is
You're not
tough.
even in the hand, Justin.
I'm helping you out, man.
This is tough.
He might have a boat.
Man,
I'll
I'm
just
like,
call. I got.
I do have a boat, as a matter of
Oh, that's why I didn't go over.
But
the
I had
top.
I had a straight flush draw, 4-6 of spades. I was hoping to hit the straight flush so bad.
I had to call that, unfortunately.
What did you have?
The straight.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean.
Did you have it to the 7?
Whatever.
I had it straight to the 7.
Colin and I both had straight, but I'm trying to get out of this game.
Perfect card. Perfect card
Is this
for
is
Wob.
the hand?
Wob just went from like 5% to 100% with that 4.
yeah. But you checked.
No, I called.
That's your fault.
I called.
I would have called, though.
All I had, Jay, and nothing else.
That murders me. Trust me, I would have gone all in with, max, pretty much. Last hand here.
Wait, what is this Jared Dudley shit about players leaving the bubble? What does
Yeah.
that mean?
We talked about that.
Did like some Zoom meeting today. We talked about it earlier.
They're free to do whatever.
Why?
Because that's the league stance. I don't think they think it's realistic to make like James Harden stay in a bubble.
Or who can get into the bubble with them?
Unless they need to bring that stuff in. I mean, that'd be next level,
Right.
honestly.
You gonna give temperature checks to all that entourage? What is this?
Come dance.
No,
Oh.
I didn't have 2 suited cards. I had one of every kind.
That's not good. Is there a term for that? Rainbow?
Doogie.
Is that what it's called? Or are you
Doogie.
just making that up?
I want that in Badoogie.
But Doogie?
Yeah.
Like a Doogie Howser.
You couldn't even give a pity call? Get me out of the game?
I have 7-2 off.
You had a gut shot. You had a gut shot.
You have plenty of chips, dude. Just make them
Oh, come on, man.
Shove it in there. Double up, right there.
I can't shove it in. That's why.
Hey, now you can.
Yeah, now I can. Yeah, sure. I'll take the AK suited.
I got it too.
Favored. Oh, you're way favored now.
Wait,
I had trips.
Set a
I had
7.
trips.
Oh,
God.
You're sick, dude.
Yours was straight.
what do I have?
what
Runner,
was that? Are you kidding me?
I can't even. Oh.
You were 4% on the flop because you flopped the set, and then you run.
My God.
Did I have a straight?
Yeah.
You've rivered it. Like,
Why doesn't it slow down so I can?
What is a 2
Why
and a
did you guys
5?
invite me to these games? That's what I want to know. Oh, 4%.
It's 4% in Omaha.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
You
bad
were
beat.
45% when you got it in.
yeah, no, but man,
I had ace king suited. I had ace king jack suited. That's a good hand.
It is. It was just
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
random.
sure. I had a good hand.
Pocket sevens, and he flopped his 7.
I flop a set. Oh, the runner, the runner 5-2.
Wait, what did I win with there? 3s and 5s?
No.
Oh,
Rivered, you turned and rivered a straight.
Oh. This is just flipping coins. This game's not fun.
I agree. It's not fun.
He's got half the chips at the table. He doesn't even know what he has half the time.
I don't.
So sick.
That's why I'm just getting my money in and letting the computer, the gods decide for me.
The gods are on your side.
For now. They weren't in the NASCAR race.
The ring. Yeah, the ring.
Just wait till tomorrow with the Xfinity. A bunch of noobs out here gonna. Oh, was that 4 pair?
Quads.
Those are quads.
It made zero. It made
That's why I
$0.
didn't call that river shit that you bet.
It made $0.
My God.
Do you see what I see? I feel like you're slow playing something big, which you were.
Not that big. Big enough.
That was, you were calling me if I bet anything. And I did not have that beat. I was thinking about bluffing. All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but
Tell me.
I'm gonna call because I don't know what's. I have trips, but
I don't have anything.
no.
Is I figured you didn't have
There's
much.
so many draws on the board.
I know.
That's why I was scared to do anything. See, I'm good. I'm thinking.
Bob, you're crushing it.
Thank you, sir.
Too good.
I mean, that's just objectively true. You have half the chips in play.
Just living the dream, making up for my fox on the track.
So when it gets rained out, they just score however the race is set at that point.
That's correct. That's why Brad Keselowski stayed out and fucked everybody over because he was betting on rain. Oh, what is going on here? What
Abby?
happened?
Abby, right? No, fuck.
What does he have? Oh, he has a nut straight.
That was a magical card.
What the fuck?
I wish it would like slow down so I can read that.
I had a 9-10, and that was so there was a.
He had a nut straight. I have shit.
I have a 3.
Do I have 10 high? I did have 10 high. Wow. I should have called.
That was a big hand for Justin. He picked a lot of chips.
Yeah, No, I didn't want to double them up though. My hand was very marginal. Ugh.
Can't do anything when you're holding 3 of a kind in your hand.
I know. I can't call either.
Try that too.
I have 3 pairs.
That's the ultimate hand for you.
I know you hit that too.
Wait, is that one ugly flop for an Omaha game? Why are you only betting half the pot? Because you have 2 10s? 2 pair? Scaring me. Spidey senses. Oh.
Here's a 2 for your troubles.
There's no antes yet?
Pot limit.
There's no antes in pot limit? Strange.
See Danny Hamlin's mask, Wob?
Yeah, it was his face. That was funny.
That was good. He's easily my favorite driver.
Because he loves golf. That's why you love him.
No, because he played a bunch of DFS.
Yeah. The boss 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll never forget it.
He'd come in and play like 20 grand on a DFS slate. He'd post his games publicly and they'd be gone in like
Yeah. Yeah, you were lucky if you took a 535 from Denny. Because they went so fast.
The NBA, you said?
Yeah, he played NBA and he was obviously very bad.
He was
But
drawing.
then but he got decent actually.
You got to become a good tournament player and some stuff too.
Yeah. He had to have had someone play for him though, because I remember he was like posting in the lobby during a race or something.
Yeah, but that was because they were like there was like a delay. Remember? That one day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Empire was talking about this.
Isn't he best friends with Tiger Woods too?
I'm sure
Yeah.
he's the GOAT.
Boy, did I have a good hand there. I had crazy draws, pairs, everything. That was like the nut Omaha hand.
Ace, ace, king, king? Or you mean after the flop?
I had kings, I had two pair, I had draws, I had fucking everything. I have the weirdest boat right now. I have the smallest boat, but it doesn't feel good. You have trash.
I had a flush.
Oh.
Flop the flush.
Oh. Well, that's okay in Omaha.
You have
That's a
trash.
decent hand.
You have trash.
Yeah, well, what's your high? High card.
You had an ace?
Queen.
Oh.
There's an ace on the board, right? Ace of diamonds on the board?
Yeah.
The second nut flush.
Wait, why did you check then? You checked.
I was just trying to get you to play into me.
Well, why would you ask that?
Captain Trap.
Yeah, man. Why would you check?
Trap you.
Man, I think I have a good hand, but I don't have any draws, so I'm gonna fold. I had kings. Is that good?
You should have gotten it in with him for sure.
I had no draws, anywhere close to a draw.
Way ahead, and you're
What were your other two cards?
4 and 8,
AK 4A.
all offsuit. It was terrible.
You're
still probably ahead though.
probably going to lose, but
I don't want to double them up on a coin flip, though.
That's Omaha, buddy.
No,
everything's a coin flip.
no,
It's just slightly weighted.
I don't believe in that.
You have eights here. You're gonna turn a
Yeah,
boat.
get it in here. Oh,
Why wouldn't you call? Hey, family pot. I don't know what to do. I have kings again.
I mean,
It just feels like such a trap when I don't hit anything. Sheesh. Damn. See, I had 4 clubs in my hand. So what do I do with 4 clubs and there's 2 on the board? That
Well, how
means
high was
there's
your
only a
clubs? I
couple
mean,
left.
I had 2 clubs too, and I was inside of all that. So how high were
I
your
didn't
clubs?
have anything other than a club draw.
Yeah.
If you had 2 clubs too, that means there was like 1 club left.
I
Yeah.
had 2 clubs too.
Oh.
I king high club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the ace.
I
So,
had jack eye clubs, but I was in between all that too. So
so that means there was like 2 clubs left.
Yeah.
I'm glad I folded then. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Just doing math here.
the straight. you guys. Oh God.
So you have a boat, but I have a flush. So
Which kind of flush?
I have to call though. I mean, I have to call. Is that a bad call?
No, but I was laughing because you hit the straight flush in Hold'em rules, but doesn't apply.
I had to call that, didn't I?
Yeah, you should have probably called. I mean,
At least you knew it.
Yeah,
read the hand perfectly, but
but it wasn't that much of a raise.
Good read.
Yeah, if it was a good read, I would have fucking folded.
I mean, you called it perfectly.
That was a nice board for my draw.
Yeah, that's
His club and straights and whew.
must be nice.
Oh God. I'm beat.
I have quads. And I have one of your kings, so you can't win.
I had you murdered God. Unbelievable. And you hit 2 queens.
But I had draws too.
So bad. I hate this game. Oh my God.
Some guy just tweeted me. He said, "That song's in a video game. What is it?" It's literally EA Baseball from 2006.
Damn.
How do you like my quads? Why are people DMing? Why?
Can't believe I recognize that.
Ugh. I hate having marginal hands. Ace, queen. Oh man, you had all sorts of. I had an ace, but I had nothing else.
The possibilities were endless.
Yeah, I was gonna get outdrawn.
I like how you two just tilted stacks there for 30 seconds.
That's what we do. Just snap it off to each other.
Did you see that hand, Peter? Where he had quads?
You can't be mad.
I saw it.
is it
What?
what?
Dude, come on. Yeah, come on. I was 96% against him. You were not 96%.
You were 0, Justin.
Yeah, man. You got fucking beat, man. I got slow killed, slowly murdered.
I hate you, Rob.
I'm a noob.
Runner.
I'm a noob. I'm chip stack noob.
I take back all I said about this being the best game of skill when Wob is running this table.
I'm
Fucking
gonna throw a
You're
dime.
at variance?
He didn't even know what he had against me.
I'm gonna throw a dime down. I'm a noob.
After time he's like, what do you have? What do I have? Yeah.
I need another
The
beer.
brutalist of beats. Losing to someone who doesn't even know how to play.
Well, I know what I have right now, and I have shit.
There you go.
That's a bluff. There's an Omaha bluff.
Yeah.
What's funny is once WoW learned the rules, like the way your brain works, I think you'd be a really good Omaha player. Like suits your style. But Holden makes sense because you like the bluff.
I will never like this game.
Still trying.
I'm doing it to be a part of the team. I'm a team player. The team.
You're so
I want to share it with you all.
You're so selfless. Give me some of your chips.
I just did.
Okay.
I just gave you 800. Oh, what do you have?
That's true.
That's a good hand.
Yeah, I know, but I needed some of your chips.
That was a really good hand. Ooh, big money here. Hold on, let me do math. 8, 9, 10. Check.
I like how Rob's counting it out.
I got kings again. But they're not good because I have nothing else.
How do you know? There's no flush on the board.
There's 2. I'm not going up against 2 pair. With nothing. Just kings. Show me a 2.
I don't. See, I would have shown you too. Yeah, 1,000%.
Bob, you like the 7 deuce game, I bet, where you get money from everyone at the table if you win hands at like 7 deuce.
Yes, I would.
Or if you can play Hold'em where you get money from everyone every time you show a deuce.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yeah, those are good props. Encourages lots of action.
Ay, caramba.
I can't get an extra penny out of Justin ever. What do I do with 4 of 1 suit here?
You fold.
Even if you have ace 2 and 10 or 7.
Thank you for folding.
Shit, I'm not supposed to play this.
Hey, Colin, what other video games are people playing?
I mean, I've been doing Fortnite a ton and Call of Duty a ton.
Fortnite and Call of Duty?
Yeah, and we got a pretty good little Action Network group doing Call of Duty.
Yeah. Is it mostly Warzone or?
Yeah, well, not a lot of people. I think you have to pay like a whole bunch more to play multiplayer, so everybody's playing Warzone, and some of us are playing multiplayer.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Oh,
Kind of a boat. It's blinds
A
one.
raise?
Yeah. Well, what do you think that means?
Uh-oh. Man, I keep folding these really good hands.
Pair no good?
I have queens. You have better than queens. You have aces. I'm making good folds. I have a straight.
damn it! I thought I caught you.
Then
I have no clue if I should play. I have 2-2 pair. They're not connected. They both make flushes.
Well, now I know what you have.
I mean, it's like a high risk. I mean, the flop, I'm either out or I'm all in. God, I wish they were connected. Yeah.
Hey, you should look up Perry Park Country Club. It looks nice, man.
What time are you guys playing?
I don't know if I'm gonna play there tomorrow because I'm already playing in the evening. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. My firefighter buddy works there on his off time.
Oh, sick.
It looks nice, man.
Where is it?
Larkspur, down south.
That looks really nice. They're having
Yeah.
guests already?
Yes.
Oh,
But
well, I had to.
I had shit. I had draws, but I didn't hit any. We're just trading chips amongst each other.
Oh. Fucking buzz.
Love it. I love it.
For you,
Love it.
it's for you.
I love it.
Never heard of this course, Jay. It looks sick, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play there. I love like mountainy courses.
Yeah, me too.
Favorite.
The courses in the mountains are the nuts.
Oh yeah.
Have you played that course at the place you got married, Pete? Have you played it since?
Arrowhead? Yeah. Arrowhead's cool.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Awesome.
It's more scenic than it is a good golf course, but
Yeah, that was just an awesome view. That's why.
there's a par 3 that's like straight down, like 30 yards down, and you're in between two ginormous red rock rocks. It's pretty sick.
The course I was gonna get married at is supposed to be really nice,
Sanctuary's sick.
but I'll never know.
Yeah, you will, Jay. You'll get. You're still gonna try to get married there, right?
I don't know, man. It's tough. Not ideal. Ooh, what a river.
That did not help somebody. Very much did help a King 10.
Yeah. What would you guys do at the September wedding? Big one. Over 150 people. If you had to make the call this week.
If there's a vaccine,
No, like you have until Friday to decide.
fuck
Okay.
no.
Please, before you come in so hot, Wob, for some context, Jay Sean's supposed to get married in September.
Oh, I thought you meant someone else's wedding.
No, so maybe.
Well, it is. It is for you. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah. Well, A, would you have it, or B, would you go to one? I guess are the two questions.
Okay. Would I have one?
Yep.
I would probably have to keep it really, really small.
yeah. Would you go to one? I'm not. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't really have any weddings this summer, but I wouldn't go to one either. So
I would not blame you for having one if it's, again, immediate friends and family. I think you can successfully pull that off. But
yeah, it's pretty
people are
rough.
going to feel awkward.
Right.
People are going to feel it.
Ooh,
I should just. I have
yeah,
a hand. Oh, not that good. Jeez.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Oh my god. Oh, this game is sick.
Was that aces versus kings?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who runs better than Justin?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, Colin. GG, buddy.
Well, rough.
I mean, you can't get your hand in with a better than aces. And did you have suited stuff?
I had aces and tens.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
You had a great hand. Yeah.
A friend of mine just quote tweeted 2 tweets. You can do that now?
How does that even display on Twitter.com?
You know, you send a
He's-
link.
He quote tweeted somebody from 2013 and underneath it put their boxed tweet from an hour ago and then put his tweet above the 2 tweets.
I had an ace with a flush draw.
I don't like that.
I didn't have any. I didn't have any draws or anything to save me.
How is this possible?
Ugh. I'm like
Oh,
trying to put together hands even before I like come in before the flop here. What's possible? Yeah, this is the one.
Where are you at?
Wow, I'm dominated.
Yeah.
King, Jack. What do I have for an out?
GG WAP.
What did I? Do you even have a pair? Aces?
You had a queen. Queen.
How did you have me beat before that? What did you
I
have?
had ace high. I just had ace high with double suit with suited.
Ace high was good all the way to the river
Yes.
because you caught the ace on the river.
Yes.
If you had ace high going to the river, that means ace high was going to win.
Yes.
for
Yes,
those
we
of
didn't
you,
catch a piece of that board.
That's impossible.
None of us caught the board.
It's rare.
for those of you still hanging on to,
when like we're shoving pre-flop, that's not that rare.
for those of you hanging on to the stream, we're gonna cut it. Thanks for joining us.
You guys.